like to use a serrated paring knife because the serrated teeth here grab the webbing and not necessarily cut flesh. So I'm looking to remove the webbing to reveal the green color about in a circle about 3 to 4 inches in diameter. Okay, so wherever the center of the cantaloupe is, I'm just removing this webbing. Okay. The more green you expose, the more beautiful your final flower will be. Usually the top half of the cantaloupe is a little darker green, therefore it gives you a greater contrast. The bottom here, unfortunately, is a little lighter, so it's not going to be as striking. Okay, and that's basically about all I need to do. And now we're ready to go. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create the center of our rose. And the center of a rose always begins with a circle. Okay? If you start with a smaller circle, you're going to have more petals to cut. If you start off with a large circle, you're going to have lots of smaller petals to cut. Okay? So I'm suggesting that once you find the center of your melon, you create a circle starting about an inch from it all the way around. Okay? So maybe 1 inch from the circle is good. Okay? So I brought out these larger groovers because most of you in your kits have smaller groovers. You can create your circle with just a knife or you can use a groover. Okay? If you're going to use the knife, take your knife straight up and down, go into your melon, spin it around to make a circle. Then at a 45-degree angle, spin it around to remove that so you have a pronounced circle in the center. If not, just take the groover about 1.5 inches from the center. You want to cut this circle as close to perfectly round as possible. Doesn't have to be. Okay, so that's where we want to start. Okay, every flower starts like this, with this circle. Okay, so again, if this were done with a knife, the knife, as you see here, would be cutting straight up and down, going all the way around. Then at a 45-degree angle, take the knife around, clean it up. Okay, so now once this is done, you can take your carving knife. Okay, if you take a look at this side of the circle here, it's straight up and down. We don't want it straight up and down, we want it curved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my carving knife here and I'm going to take this edge off of the circle here just so it looks more like this is a rounded circle and not just straight up and down. Okay, so you have a circle with nice rounded edges. It's not straight up and down. Okay, once you get to that point, you can come back and we'll learn how to start the rose. Okay.